So here another example I have taken, that is the triangular prism here. So which is having a side 30 mm and having axis 50 long, and it is resting on horizontal plane on one of its bases with a face perpendicular to vertical plane, and we have to draw the projections of this solid. So first I will show you the orientation. So the triangular prism, here the prism means it is a solid which have which can have, sorry, uh, it is a solid, it can have two bases of same shape. So here I have mentioned triangular prism, so that means here its base will be in a shape of triangle. So that prism is resting on a horizontal plane, and one of its faces, here triangle means it can have three faces. Those three faces will be in a shape of rectangular. So here the base is triangle and the faces are rectangular. If you take any prism, that prism can have its face in a shape of rectangle. So here the orientation is like this. So this is the triangular prism having a side 30 mm which is resting on horizontal plane like this, and one of its face is perpendicular to vertical plane. So this face I have selected. So if you take any face, the orientation will be like this only. So this face is perpendicular to the vertical plane. So in this condition we have to draw the what is front view and what is top view. So here by drawing the projection lines I am representing the front view. So that means here the front view of this triangular prism is a rectangle which is having a height equal to the axis of the prism mentioned in the problem. So in the top view we can see the triangle shape because in the top view we can see the base of the prism. So in top view we can see the triangle, that is base of the prism, and here we cannot show the top view. Why? Because it is totally resting on the horizontal plane. So for that, I'm giving the names as ABC as the top base and DEF as the bottom base. I've given the names for the three corners of the bases. So next we discuss about how to draw the front view and how to draw the top view. So we already know that for getting the final view top view, first we have to draw the view in which we can see the exact shape of the base. So here for prisms, first we need to consider where we can see the exact shape of the base. For that we need to draw the view. So that means here in top view we can see the exact shape of the base, that is triangle. So what are the dimensions he has given? That is the triangle, equilateral triangle we have to consider. 30 mm side he has given. So with equal to side 30 mm we have to draw the triangle. So first draw the triangle by using simple method. Already you know that. So by drawing the triangle, this is the top view we have obtained. Okay, that is below the XY reference line. Now draw the projection line. Sorry. Now draw the projection lines to the XY reference line. So join these intersecting points. By that we'll get the base of the front view. So the front view already we know we'll get the triangle with a height of equal to the axis of the prism here. So now we have to complete the rectangle here. So the height is equal to 50 mm, that is the axis of the prism. So with 50 mm length, draw two perpendicular lines on both ends of the base we have drawn on the XY reference line. So now join these two lines, we'll get the rectangle shape that is in front view. So this is the front view, final front view, and the triangle is the final top view. And we have drawn the rectangle with help of drawing the projection lines from the top view and by the axis of the prism here. So now give the, so now look at the center point. So how to look at the center point means you need to draw the bisecting lines to the angles for any two corners. So by drawing the uh, what are those bisecting lines, we'll get the intersecting point that becomes the center point here. Directly I have mentioned. So with reference to that you need to locate the axis of the prism. So the axis of prism you can easily locate with the help of the drafter you use for engineering drawing by locating exactly parallel to the sides and again from the center point of the triangle. So after this locate the corner points A comma D, B comma E, C comma F, and similarly in front we also represent A dash, D dash, B dash comma C dash, E dash comma F dash. How it is means here in front we can see A and D individually. So here we got A and D, and in front view same B and C will appear like on a same point, so that's why we have to give B comma C. And similarly E and F will be also lying on the same line, that means they appear as a one point, so we have to represent one corner as E comma F, that is E dash comma F dash. Similarly in top view AD appear like same point and CF appear like same point and B and F appear as a same point. So for that A comma D, B comma E, C A comma F we have represented. So after this look at the dimensions whatever he has given by drawing the dimensional lines, that is 50 mm axis and 30 mm side. So this is the simple example for triangular prism, that is a solid which is placed in the first quadrant, that is one of its base is resting on horizontal plane and one of its three faces perpendicular to the vertical plane. So I hope you understand how to draw the projections for the triangular prism. So this one is simple example.